Blackpink in your area. All right. It is about that time. That's right. So last time I did this, I was all emotionally expulsive about, oh, I'm quitting the internet forever. That's not happening this time. So yeah, I've decided to part company with my 4070s, which will effectively leave me with two GPUs. Yeah, 3080 Ti. Well, I've got the 1080 Ti and the 2080 Ti, and those aren't going anywhere. They're not worth the trouble to pack up and even try to ship. Plus that 2080 Ti. I've been up inside that thing more times than your mom, so it's been taken apart and a water block put on it and then taken off, put the cooler back, and I didn't have the screws, and so I had to buy screws on Amazon, so it's got like duct tape and chewing gum holding it together. 1080 Ti is basically, I don't even know why I'm running it, but the 4070s, yeah, they've got a little value to them, and even though I bought them shade under a year ago, on eBay they're going for kind of what I paid for them. Now, I think inflation is like 16,000% a day. So that same $500 I paid for them is not the same $500 they're getting today, or really like $450. Plus the eBay fee, that just eats you alive. But 50 series is coming out soon. I want one of those, at least for my main rig. And my GPUs really aren't doing anything. I think Aleo is still the most profitable thing to mine. How is that possible? Aleo is like, what, nothing now. So I've accumulated a little bit of a bag, and as of a few days ago, I noticed that my GPU rig went down. So I went to restart it, and it never came back up. I'm not exactly sure why. Running the latest Hive OS, flashed a new image on it, just not coming up. Internet's fine, so I'm like, you know what? This is a sign from the heavens to dump your GPU. So going to be looking at 50 series, probably do some mining on those when they come in after other people figure out what the overclocks actually are, so I don't have to figure it out. But I'm just going to take my 4070s out of the rig, polish them up, throw them on the internet for some lucky gamer person to maybe take a look at. Oh, Panda told me, that's right, Red Panda, people don't watch for the content, they watch for the person, and I'm hoping that's the case because, man, is this crypto stuff getting pretty lightweight or what? Ooh. All right, this seems like a nice sanitary surface. All right, let's see what we got in here. Open it up, there's like a bird in there. That's why it didn't work. All right. 2080 Ti, 1080 Ti, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4070s. Where's the other one? I had 5, I got one in my rig, so that's 5. I had 6. Salad rig. All right, well, we're gonna do 4. All right, so if I dump these 4070s, then that means I will be back down to a 1080 Ti, a 2080 Ti, and a 3080 Ti, which were the only GPUs I had when I started YouTubing again. So, Alpha to Omega. As above, so below, or something like that. I don't think they're that bad. I run filtered air through. So these have been in service for, out here in the building for, I don't know, 6 months, something like that. We gonna focus in? What do you think? Fan blades look pretty clean. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. I know these gigabytes aren't not exactly the belle of the ball in terms of desirability, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's looking for one or something like that. I'm not even sure if I need to anti-static bag it. Probably need to anti-static bag it. Do I even have any anti-static bags? I robbed one to sell something else. See what we got here. I mean, Technicals, it's the only thing you have to offer now is deconstruction porn for people who hate mining, but are still, for some reason, watching it. So again, this isn't me stopping mining. No, no, no. You see, last time, back in the year of our Lord, 19, when I quit, I was just burned out and kept going, but I think this time around, the key is sustainability. And I think I've remarked on that in some other videos where I was like, you know what, going all in and scaling and stuff like that, there's a compulsion, there's a push doing media, in my view anyway, to keep growing, keep showing something interesting. And you know what? Who the hell am I trying to impress? You? I aim to keep making media because even in the down markets, even if I take time off or don't post for a while, you know, views accumulate, maybe people continue to subscribe, maybe I have something interesting happens. I post about it, kind of a slow game, and then maybe one of those days, a sponsor rolls in and pays me $1 million to show something. I don't really see that happening, but the name of the game is sustainability, setting myself up for a longer sort of term thing. So ASICs, name of the game, current gen GPUs, name of the game. Well, I mean, there's a 40 series card, I get it, it is current gen, but I'm really looking at the 5090 and what it's gonna be capable of doing, mainly for AI workloady type stuff. Now, I'm not sure Salad's gonna really deliver the bacon on that. It's probably gonna be people who know how to really use the card and utilize it and tune it up to do those kind of things. Those are the people who are gonna probably make like 40 bucks a day with the card. And by the time it trickles down to the idiot platforms, the ones I know how to use, the profitability will probably be nuked. But again, with a current gen card, should a new coin come out, jump on it, we know that we have the most amount of power to throw at it. I might not have a whole farm, but I do have a computer that needs some pretty severe processing power. So I'm just gonna run it on my rig. I really do not like mining on my main rig because, well, you know. But if I have it there, at least I can test things out, maybe throw in some security measures, something along those lines, and we could go from there. If nothing else for the testing. So I did plan on buying a 5090 regardless, because your boy's got it like that. But I'm thinking, like, I'm running a 4070 in my rig now. You don't really need that, Matt, but I want the latest and greatest thing. You got the 9950X, you got all these fancy, the ProArt motherboard, all this fancy stuff, you need the 5090. They're like, well, yeah, I do. So I'll get that. And to finance that, or at least a portion of it, if I sell these, let's say I net 400 bucks a pop off of these, that's, if I find that fifth one, that's 5 times 4. That's it, it's $2,000. So if I get there, no guarantees, but then that bankrolls a 5090, and I'm rolling with some A+. Well, I got the one in my rig to replace too, so that's 2,400. Hey, I got enough left over for the optional leather package on the 5090, so that'll be nice too. These are all packed up. I got my lonely little 2080 Ti, my lonely little 1080 Ti. We speak your name. You've been the true soldiers who have lasted the entirety of this time. Never shall you be sold. You will only exist here. Maybe we have a cremation for them. Maybe I'll put them on a raft and put them in the middle of my pool and shoot like a flaming Nerf arrow at them and kind of do a Viking funeral or something like that. But for now, we are done GPU mining. So what do you think? Stupid, smart, somewhere in between? You thinking about doing the same thing? Have you already done the same thing? Why are you watching then? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more engaging, super ultra entertaining content just like this. I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.